Hi everyone, this is Sarah and this is your 5-minute RANTRA for how to put my own needs first and free myself from guilt. Are you ready? I do know how important it is to honour my truth, to speak that truth and to honour my needs. But when I do operate in this way, I feel guilty. I don't know if I feel guilty because I'm out of practice and unaccustomed to putting my needs first. I'm unsure if this feeling is even guilt or whether it might just be discomfort. And I suppose it doesn't really matter what it is or why I feel it. I just know that I want to get to a place where I can feel confident in expressing my truth, and by doing that, serve others by being the most joyful and balanced version of myself. In fact, by speaking my truth, I may even give other people the confidence to speak their truth and prioritize their own needs, and this can only be beneficial, can't it? Perhaps the feelings of guilt are completely ungrounded and just a program I'm running from my childhood where I was told that I was selfish if I did what was right for me. Perhaps I'm just punishing myself because I don't believe that I deserve the life I really want or that I deserve to be happy. And yet I know I do deserve, and I'm willing to let any old programs go now. Whatever it is, I'm willing to move forward. I'm willing to let go of these feelings of guilt since I know that I am equally as important as anyone else in my life. And even if I haven't behaved like that in the past, I know that I can now and in the future. What's more, I'm willing to acknowledge that I may have set standards for myself in the past that are unrealistic or driven by notions of perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. I know that. It's an illusion. The closest that I can get to perfection is to be my real self. And there is no purpose in feeling guilty if I have not met unrealistic expectations in the past. In fact, I can use this as a learning tool to set more supportive goals and expectations for myself in the future. I can still stretch, I can still go beyond, and I can choose to love myself in the process. So right now, I release any old and stuck energy that feels like guilt or shame. I know that it has no place in the purposeful life I lead right now. I am a conscious and intelligent person, and I can use my past as a guide for my future, and I can do that in a guilt-free and shame-free way. What's more, I acknowledge that I am not here for the sole purpose of pleasing others or serving others above myself. I am here to find my truth and my purpose in any given moment. In fact, I acknowledge that trying to please others or serve others may actually come from a place of imagining that I can control the reaction of others, or perhaps to make them love me. And right now, I can see that loving myself and emitting the energetic vibration of love is a much more effective way of attracting love from others and in fact feeling love towards others. And I really want that. I'm willing to move towards trusting that we are all equally collaborating to create the energy we want in this world. I am willing to trust that what I have within, I also have without. I'm also willing to feel a little bit uncomfortable as I begin to assert myself. I'm willing to travel through a small amount of discomfort to get to the place where I can assert myself calmly and from a place of peace and love. I understand that this is a process and I'm willing to work the steps. I'm willing to make that change until speaking my truth feels normal and easy and I feel the respect I have from myself and others for doing just that. I'm willing to set aside my questioning mind for a little while as I practice speaking my truth and trust. I am willing. And most importantly, I'm willing to let go of outdated coding and belief systems I created as a child. I'm willing to acknowledge that I am worthy of being a unique individual, connected to the greater whole. I'm willing to acknowledge that autonomous thought and behavior is my birthright. I am willing to allow my life experience and my moral code to guide me in the now. I'm willing to accept that I may have a skewed view of authority based on my experiences in younger years, and I'm willing to let go and rebuild from a blank sheet of paper. The more I am aware of myself and my own needs, the more generous I can be with others. Even better, I can give from a place of willing rather than duty, and that feels really good. I'm also willing to open my eyes and give myself permission to see that when I do put my own needs first, I seem to create more happiness in my world. I am willing to become aware that by honoring my needs, it allows me to create more of what I want in my life experience. And I know the more I can see that, the more it will train me to accept myself for the amazing person I am. I am worthy of all the things I want in my life. I am myself, and I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I have to find my truth, to speak my truth, and to be my truth. Guilt serves no purpose here, and I free myself from it right now.